Top 8 Best Investment Project in North Cyprus. Comparison and Evaluation. Hello friends, this is DreamLife Cyprus company. If you're watching this video, most likely you already know that investing in property in Northern Cyprus is now very profitable due to its low price and fairly high income from real estate, as well as the skyrocketing property prices. In this video, we have selected the top 8 most interesting projects worth investing in 2022 in our opinion. We also did a small study of all objects, showing the pros and cons of each project. And at the end of the video, we will compare our estimates. And we recall, here we are talking about investment projects for renting out in the first place, or for subsequent resale, but they are also all suitable for personal comfortable living on the beautiful and calm islands of Northern Cyprus. First of all, we want to say on what basis we choose these objects. Firstly, this object should be located not far from the sea. Secondly, it should be a large complex with all the infrastructure for recreation. Thirdly, this project should have a rental department that will independently manage your apartments and rent them out without your participation. And lastly, it should be a reliable company with many years of experience in the real estate market. Also, each project will be compared and evaluated in points from 1 to 5 according to the following parameters: location and general infrastructure, such as pharmacies, etc., distance to the beach, infrastructure of the complex, quality of construction and materials used, real estate cost, duration of installments, cost of monthly maintenance of the complex, and estimated cost of daily rent. We understand that we can never be 100% objective in all matters, but we will try to do it as honestly as possible. So before we apologize if any information is not true, we emphasize this is not a guide to action, but just our opinion. Thank you for your understanding. So let's get started. Our list includes the following projects: Sapphire Resort, Caesar Resort, Sky Deluxe Life, Edelweiss, Riverside Life. All of the above complexes are located in the Iskele area near the Long Beach. Caesar Blue is located in the Iskele area near the village of Boas, Bahamas Homes, and Deja Blue Eco Wellness Resort, located in the Girne area near Esentepe. These are the projects that we think are best suited for investment for rent, as well as for subsequent sale. Location and general infrastructure. The first evaluation criterion is the location of the complex, namely the proximity to various common infrastructure such as a supermarket, a pharmacy, and various services. In this category, Caesar Resort and Riverside Life get 5 points each, as they are within walking distance of up to 4 minutes to the common infrastructure. Caesar Blue, Sapphire Resort, and Sky Deluxe Life get 4 balls, since the infrastructure is there and it is within walking distance, but you will have to walk from 7 to 10 minutes. Bahamas Homes, Edelweiss, and Deja Blue will each receive 3 points, as you will most likely need a car to get to the nearest shared infrastructure. Distance to the beach. Closest to the beach is Bahamas Homes, 100 meters, and gets 5 points. Caesar Blue, 250 meters, Deja Blue 280 meters to the sea, and they get 4 points. Riverside Life 500 meters, Sky Deluxe Life 550 meters, Sapphire Resort 550 meters, Caesar Resort 700 meters, and they get 3 points. And the furthest we have is the Edelweiss Hotel Complex. The distance to the sea is 1,900 meters, respectively it gets 2 points. Infrastructure of the complex. This item will be evaluated by the presence and quantity of such infrastructure as swimming pools, restaurants, sauna, playgrounds, fitness center, and so on. And in this category, we could not rate any of the complexes below 5 points, since all of them have a very rich infrastructure, and each has its own peculiarity and zest. But perhaps we can single out here one complex that deserves to be rated above 5 points as an exception, and this is the Sapphire Resort. We will give it 6 points, since this is a hotel-type complex with its own casino and the largest swimming pool in Cyprus, and also has a lot of good features. Quality of construction and materials used. It is very difficult to judge the quality of the materials used, since most of these complexes are under construction. but still some already have showrooms. And besides, you can look at the previous projects of a particular developer. So in our opinion, Sapphire Resorts, Riverside Life, Deja Blue Eco Wellness Resorts, Bahamas Homes and Sky Deluxe Life get 5 points each. And Caesar Resorts, Edelweiss and Caesar Blue get 4 points each. Price of real estate. We understand that it is difficult to compare the price of real estate, since all properties have different areas, so we decided to estimate the average cost per 1 square meter. But there is a problem here, since the price always depends on what floor the property is on, what views and much more. Therefore, we took the cheapest object for each project and divided the price by the amount of the total area, along with the balcony. Based on this, we will evaluate and compare one or different projects. The cheaper, the higher the score. Here, all projects can be divided into 2 categories that are approximately the same in price. Caesar Resort, Riverside Life, Bahamas Homes, Sky Deluxe Life, Edelweiss, Deja Blue Eco Wellness Resort get 5 points each, and Sapphire Resort and Caesar Blue get 4 points each, as they are about 20–25% more expensive than the previous ones. Of course, most likely, you should not start from the prices that we showed in the video, since this is the lowest price, the cheapest object that we found available from each developer at the time of making of this video. You can always find out the current prices by writing to us personally WhatsApp or Telegram. The next evaluation category we will have is installment. In this paragraph, we will evaluate each investment project depending on the duration of the installment plan. The longer the interest-free installment plan from the developer, the higher the score. And Caesar Resort and Caesar Blue get the highest score. Their installments reach up to 72 months, so 5 points. 4 points are given to Sky Deluxe Life, Riverside Life, Bahamas Homes, Deja Blue Eco Wellness Resort. Sapphire Resort and Edelweiss get 3 and 2 points. But here, it is important to take into account the fact that Edelweiss is a ready-made house and you can already move in there. Therefore, the installment plan is only 12 months. Cost of monthly maintenance of the complex. The following projects receive 5 points from us: Sapphire Resort and Riverside Life, as their maintenance costs vary from £30 to £40 per month. In second place, we have Sky Deluxe Life, Caesar Resort, Edelweiss, Deja Blue and Caesar Blue, cost between £45 and £60 per month, so 4 points. And 3 points goes to Bahamas Homes. The cost of maintenance here is £70 per month. But it is important to understand that the cost of maintenance is formed primarily from the quantity and quality of infrastructure. Estimated daily rental cost. Most likely, this item will be the least objective of all, since it is very difficult to predict the exact cost of daily rent in the summer season. But we will try to give our rough estimate, taking into account the location of a particular complex, the availability of infrastructure, starting from today's prices. For example, we took studio apartments. And here, in our opinion, all the complexes will be rented in approximately the same price category, starting from €60 per day and above. The Sapphire Resort can be an exception here, due to its large infrastructure and the presence of casinos and a hotel. The cost here can start from €70 per day. Therefore, everyone gets 5 points, and Sapphire Resort 6 points as an exception. Before we sum up and find out the overall assessment, let's very briefly consider each of the complexes, namely the feature and concept of a particular complex. Sapphire Resort is a huge complex of 3 large blocks, up to 35 floors and several low-rise buildings. Located 500 meters from Long Beach. Feature: a large-scale project, casino, hotel and the largest swimming pool in Northern Cyprus. Caesar Resort, the most popular and largest complex in all of Northern Cyprus, consisting of high-rise buildings located 700 meters from Long Beach. Feature: to date, there are 10 active pools and the most extensive infrastructure for recreation, such as playgrounds, restaurants, sauna, hammam, and more. Sky Deluxe Life is a complex consisting of 5 blocks of different heights. It will have all the infrastructure for life and recreation, swimming pools, a restaurant, etc., located 500 meters from Long Beach. Edelweiss. This is a complex of 5 high-rise buildings with all the infrastructure for recreation, large swimming pools, restaurants, and more. Feature: the project is made in the concept of the hotel, that is, it will be rented out as a hotel room and not as an apartment. The price is calculated per person and includes breakfast. Riverside Life consists of 4 blocks. Apartments here with a wide range of different layouts. It is located 500 meters from the Long Beach. Feature: it has a chic infrastructure for both recreation and personal life. Cesar Blue is a complex consisted of many high-rise buildings and villas located 250 meters from the beach. Feature has its own largest water park in all of Northern Cyprus and much more. Bahamas Homes. This is a complex located 100 meters from the sea. The project includes apartments and villas. Feature: this project is made in the concept of the island of the Bahamas. That is, the infrastructure, materials, execution and landscaping of the complex will remind you of the island of the Bahamas. Deja Blue Eco Wellness Resort. These are apartments and villas located 280 meters to the beach. Feature: the complex is made in the concept of recreation and rehabilitation, such as a sanatorium. Various modern procedures for healing and detoxifying the human body will be used here. Now let's see how many points each of these projects scored. You can see it on the screen. According to our estimates, the Riverside Life project receives the highest score. Once again, we want to remind you that each project has its own advantages and possibly disadvantages, but it is important to understand that these are really some of the best projects for investments and for rent today. Of course, everything will most likely change after a while, but the purpose of this video was to show you each project and compare them and decide for yourself what is more important for you in purchasing an investment property in North Cyprus. Moreover, today it is one of the best places in the world for investment and resort real estate. If you want more information about any of the projects, write to us on WhatsApp or Telegram. We'll always be in touch, and at any time we'll answer you and give you more information about a particular project. Also, if you are interested in other real estate, we're always ready to select for you personally according to your budget and your needs real estate in Northern Cyprus. If you like this research format or have other ideas, write in the comments, rate this video like or dislike, and subscribe to our DreamLife Cyprus channel. See you in Northern Cyprus.